Hello and welcome to Etiquette 101. I'm Janelle Padilla and I'll be your guide through the sometimes confusing but always exciting world of wedding etiquette. From engagement specifics to planning the reception and ceremony itself, we'll make sure you never miss a step when walking down the aisle. If either partner has children, it's imperative that they be told first. Even with adult children, this is a new member of the family and their lives will be impacted. After kids, parents are the next in line. And etiquette expert Elaine Swann tells us how to break the news to them.
When a person first gets engaged and they want to tell their parents, they want to make sure that they avoid telling other people first, because you don't want it to get out to their parents through other people. That's like the worst thing that could happen in a family. And so just set a time aside to talk with the parents and let them know that you're either, if the guy hasn't already asked in advance or what have you, but that you're getting engaged. And one of the things I always say is if a parent is maybe out of town, instead of coming over and sitting down to dinner and talking to them, pick up the phone and just make that phone call, but definitely don't email them. That's a big no-no.
Like the guest list, the couple needs to decide what type of wedding they want early on.
Any style of wedding is determined by the bride and the groom and how they want to develop their wedding. So a formal wedding is a wedding where it is exactly that, just ultra formal. This is when you pull out all stops and you dress to the nines. This includes the bride and the groom and all of the guests as well. Informal wedding could be something that perhaps maybe takes place on the beach or in the backyard, or maybe a destination wedding, things like that. Those can tend to be, well, actually a destination wedding can be formal as well, but it just depends on the tone that the bride and the groom set. So if it's a formal wedding, you're going to find the tuxedos and the long gowns. You won't see cocktail dresses and sport coats. Those are going to be reserved for either semi-formal or informal weddings. In choosing your wedding party, one of the things you definitely want to consider is who's the closest to you. Not necessarily just who's the closest to you at that time, but maybe you have a friend who you grew up with since 6th grade and you made that promise long, long ago that when your prince came and swept you off your feet that they would be in your wedding party. So you want to kind of think about promises that you made along the way so that they don't get broken, and choose people that know you. When it comes to bachelor and bachelorette parties, it's important for the couple to discuss their feelings about it before they even get started, so that way they can relay whatever their concerns are to one another, and then the groom can tell his friends that and the bride can tell their friends that. Too many people go into weddings and they end up having either these wild bachelor or bachelorette parties and someone else is really hurt by it. So always keep in mind that you're going to be married, and so it's not good to start any ugly history things during that time. So enjoy yourself and have fun and celebrate your last night out, but not so much to where you end up in divorce court the next day.